Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 1036, and today we'll be acting to Lima Shenanigans of 1977 episode number 18, Impact Event Center for the day for September 16th, 2022. Be at this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is a YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Well, hello there. Eric Lima here, Big Beefy E himself from my Big Beefy Man Cave, and welcome to another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. That's right, I am the perpetrator and host of these shenanigans, Mr. Eric M. Lima. What's going on? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day. I had a wonderful blessed day. Happy Friday night. It's September 16, 2022, 7:16 p.m. That's right. We're getting prepared to watch SmackDown. And I just finished watching Impact Wrestling. As you know, you guys saw my Bullseye Bonus Island game. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Epic fail. Almost. Even one round.
As you saw back in one of my videos of LGBTs beforehand. Continue on.
Might I digress. But, got my AEW Impact Forbidden Event Center. Now, before I continue on, just give me a second here, folks. And I can scooch on over. Got myself a photo album. I'm starting to fill it up now.
Wow.
It's almost filled up, so I'm trying to fill my photo album. There's a lot of pictures I have, and yeah, so there's that. And the 2007 World Series T-shirt came in, finally in my size, though. I've been wanting it in my size for quite a while. So I have all the shirts of the Red Sox World Series Championship authentic locker room shirts. I will fold that with my trusty Box Legend folder. And there we go. We'll do that afterwards. And this is a really cool. We have all this room here.
Okay.
So I just watched Impact, and a lot of things have changed on Impact Wrestling. So let's get started.
Okay.
So from last night, September 15, 2022.
Oh, it's the 15th. Excuse me. Continue on.
Title was on the line. Speedball Mike Bailey from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, recently married. Speedball Mike Bailey married Veda Scott, who I saw at the Whale City Festival back in 2013, I do believe. I saw her wrestle there. He defended the title against Mascara Dorada, formerly known as Grand Metalik, in the WWE. Mike Bailey did retain the title. Both men shook hands in respect, and Kenny King, who's still very salty about having the title won and taken away from him due to cheating, and Kenny King did attack Mike Bailey post matchup, and so Eric Young and Diener went out, and there was hooded people in yellow hoods.
Wow.
Eric Young picks out one of them, says, "What is my name?" Eric Young, and then Diener beats him up. And what's your name? Your name is the designer, and he said, "That's right." And he said, and then he asked one guy, "What's your name?" He says, "Justin." He gets beat up by Diener, and then he asked another hooded person, "Take off your mask. Take off your hood. What's your name?" "I am violent." So he says there, "You're about to witness the rebirth of violent by design." So it looks like only Diener and Eric Young are going to go at it. Here's the deal. Joe Doring, a member of it, said that his cancer has returned, so he's going to have to go for more chemo, and that's why he's no longer wrestling for the time being. He's taking a break from to fight it again. So Joe Doring, if you get well, sir, and we'll be praying that you recover once again from this terrible, horrible disease that has destroyed many, many lives.
Wow.
So, and we pray against it. Scott D. Moore talks to Mike Bailey after his matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Said, "Hey, you say you want a challenger, so I'm getting the tag team Revolver back up. But at Victory Road, Mike Bailey will be defending the title against another Ring of Honor great, Delirious. So Delirious will be challenging. Speedball Mike Bailey at Victory Road for the championship. And a lot of Great Kazarian, Mia Yim wants in on this. Kenny King, obviously. Black Taurus. Everybody, this is called the Tag Team Revolver. The winner, Trey Miguel's gonna be involved. The winner of that match will face Speedball Mike Bailey, I believe, bound for glory for that championship. So Speedball, what is this? Well, I want challengers. Come one, come all. So he accepted it with graciousness, and Scott D'Amore really kept a good head on his shoulders. DK fought Steve Backlund and Moose. DK's Crazy Steve and Black Taurus. And took advantage of Macklin and Moose. So, everybody's claiming that they're in cahoots. They're not. So, a little miscommunication by Macklin and Moose did cost them the matchup, with DK picking up the victory. But then they're arguing after the matchup. There must be communication of loss. Sammy Callahan comes out and calls out both men on their lines by having evidence to prove that they're for themselves. And they found out each other. He called their bluff. They brawled with each other, and then Sammy Callahan came in with a barbed wire baseball bat, took out Steve Backlund. So this is gonna be a fight. Victory Road's gonna be a three-way dance. And then Rosemary, Jessica, and Taya are arguing about the loss of Knockouts titles. But Taya has an idea how to deal with that loss. And Alicia Edwards seemed to be a woman on her own since her husband is doing the Honor No More thing. Took on Keller Kelly, and Tasha Steelz was commentating with Matt Raywalt and Tom Hannafin, formerly known as Tom Phelps in English for you WWE fans out there. Then Keller Kelly did pick up the victory, and Tasha Steelz orders Savannah Evans to grab a chair and attack Keller Kelly, but Keller Kelly started her ground. Both women stayed away from her.
Wow.
I guess it's coming back to Impact Wrestling. Joe Hendry, in fact, they did a little hospital scene, and they started crying over this old guy who was dying, and all of a sudden Joe Hendry comes in, starts bumping the music, and does his own, man. He's very entertaining too. So Joe Hendry, the local hero from ICW, is coming to Impact once again, returning to Impact. And he was there first round one, helping out Grado with his lady problems with Katarina Waters at that time. But now he's making another comeback. Impact, what is it, 2016? When was the last time he was there? 2016. So Joe Hendry's coming back to Impact. So this is going to be something.
Please.
Impact Tag Team titles were on the line. The OGK, the Kingdom, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven defending those titles, and part of Honor No More. With Josh Alexander, the world champion, and Rich Swann, a former champion. And Eddie Edwards and Marie Kanellis got involved into the match, trying to distract the referee. But he tried to even up the score and hits one of the members of the Kingdom. I believe Bennett with a move, and referee catches him. Got Alexander and Swann disqualified. OGK still retains the titles. Jordan Grace was looking at the artwork of Masha Slamovich, saying Masha's going to kill you. Masha was mocking her, and then Johnny Swinger comes in with a big, huge pizza, saying special delivery for a hot delivery and all that. And Zicky Dice was like, running his mouth a little bit and saying, "Hey, shut up."
Wow.
Talk about, But then, and then look at and Jordan Grace goes, "Look at what's about them." It was even deliver that, and then it was a Victory Road to pick your poison. Jordan Grace to challenge this person that Moss Slamovich has picked, and Max the Impaler will be at Victory Road. Father James Mitchell will be in Max's corner, as there's going to be a heck of a female hoss fight before you know it. It's going to be totally crazy out there. But then and then Zicky Dice says, "Oh, Masha's going to kill Jordan Grace," but Jordan Grace grabs a big slice of pizza and slaps him in the face with it.
Wow.
So Zicky Dice, my advice to you: don't run your mouth, man. You're gonna get burnt in this one. Heath then was talking to Josh Alexander, Rich Swann, apologizing to them of what happened in that matchup. Scott D'Amore says, hey, I know how you guys feel. I know Josh, you got a huge match. Hey, anyways, but you know what? You guys can work together. You can do this. You can get it together because you three will be taking on the OGKM and Eddie Edwards of Honor No More in a 6-man tag. And so he goes, can we do that? We can do that, right? And they're like, yeah, we can do it. So Mickie James had this declaration 2 weeks ago on Impact that if she loses her next match, she'll retire. I mean, it's reasonable, too. She wants to work her way to the top and wants to work her way back to the Impact Knockouts title. She wants to earn it. And if she loses her next match, if she...
You okay?
Excuse me. If she loses in any kind of match, any match at all along the way, she will retire. And it's reasonable too. It's understandable because she's a mom now and everything else. So, and I know her husband's trying to do his thing in the NWA. Maybe like all this, but she took on a reality wrestling standout, Hyann, a former Diamonds champion. She defeated Hyann, but then Giselle Shaw came out, interrupted her, and said, "You and me at Victory Road." Mickie accepted, and like Giselle Shaw wants to be the one to retire Mickie James, and said some disrespectful things towards Mickie as well. This on Twitter, calling to go to a museum. Oh boy. Vince was talking to PCO, trying to remind him of who he is and who he's for, and he said, "We are Honor No More." Then Brian Myers addresses Bhupinder Gujar, who is challenging him next week in a ladder match for the Digital Media Championship. So that will be the case. And then the Motor City Machine Gun took on the Good Brothers in a dream matchup. They never faced each other before. This is their first time ever. These two went at it. It's a great matchup between the two. But then the Motor City Machine Guns ended up winning. And all four men shook hands or give the Bullet Club 2 Sweet sign. But as you know, Aussie Open says they'll be challenging the winner of that matchup, and looks like Motor City Machine Guns got their works cut off for them. So work cut out for them. So
wow,
so that's pretty good.
Very good.
AEW Rampage is tonight. So a lot of matches are going down. Of course, Ethan Page, or Dan House likes to call him Egon, will take on Danhausen. Ass Boys. Yes, Davis. BT Cruiser. We have to find the Ass Boys and beat them up.
Wow.
He got him. Dude, it's so funny. And just got information from Nate Knight that Roman Reigns is going to take on Logan Paul.
Wow. Wow. Jesus.
Logan Paul and Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Oh, like...
I mean, he's a YouTuber, right?
Roman Reigns and Logan Paul. Oh, thank you, Nate Knight, for that laughter. I really don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know what Logan Paul's thinking at this point. I'm like, boy, what is wrong with you, man? You know, you're going up against Roman Reigns, okay? The dude is a Grand Slam champion, all right? He's held the United States title, tag team title, intercontinental. He's the undisputed Universal World Heavyweight Champion. And you want to take on, and Logan Paul wants to take on Roman Reigns. Oh boy, I'll be watching SmackDown tonight too. Oh my God. Oh boy, has Logan Paul lost his mind? Logan Paul, I got a question for you. Have you lost your mind? You know what Roman Reigns can do? Dude, come on. Dude, seriously. Seriously, dude. You taking on Roman Reigns? You gotta be out of your mind. Seriously. Come on. We'll find out later tonight what's gonna happen on SmackDown. And I'll report it tomorrow on the SmackDown Event Center. But that's all on tonight's show for tonight. And hope you guys have a wonderful day and have a wonderful night. Actually, it's nighttime now. I know tomorrow's Saturday. It's Saturday the 17th, so weekend's coming. Weekend's here, and all that good stuff. And pick your nose, eat your boogers, something like that. The announcer will take us out the video, and we will, like I said, tomorrow I'll report what's going to happen on SmackDown, Rampage, NXT Level Up, and not only that, I will try to do a Saturday Superstar Arcade episode. And then we start all over again on Sunday. And like I said, on the previous video, Press Your Luck, I found a new app, the updated app of the Expert Edition 3.3 with Elizabeth Banks Edition. Very happy and pleased as punch to have it worked out, and it worked out for good. So I'm totally excited about it. So that's it. Episode number 18 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 is complete. I will see you guys on episode 19. So, Mr. Announcer, take us home, will you? That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, tour for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Sweet Bumbling Bofo Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.
So that was Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 18, Impact Event Center for September 15th, 2022. Oh man, this is going to be amazing. So far, this episode was a success. That was LJPCBM episode number 1036. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Next one's going to be LJPCBM episode number 1037, which will be about my reaction video to, let's just say my reaction video to Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, number 19, SmackDown / NXTK number 1. This is going to, I'm not sure what it is, event center for September 16, 2022. Anyway, till next time, so just pop us a favor. Good morning, you guys, be soon. Television out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.